Ainsley Earnhardt is a co-host on Fox and Friends, and she said something pretty dumb. Let's watch.
We defeated communist Japan, radical Islamists. We ask our men and our women to go overseas to fight for our country and sacrifice so much for this great country so that we can be the land of the free, the land of the brave. We're the most generous country in all of the world. Yes, we have our faults, but because of this country, our world is definitely a better place. We are great.
Yep, communism and Japan and so many other things as well.
That was fantastic. So, I mean, if you don't know, Japan was never communist. She just made that up. And Steve Doocy there at the end had a brilliant save. It was like if you looked at on his face when she was saying communist Japan, you could tell that he was like, what did you just say? So at the end there, he did his job as a Fox News co-host and basically tried to correct her point by saying, yes, we defeated communism and Japan and many other things. So it was smart. And Brian Kilmeade on the other end of that had no idea what the hell was going on the entire time. He was in his own mind. He wasn't even paying attention. But I mean, that's Brian Kilmeade. So yeah, Japan was a military dictatorship during World War II and under an emperor. So they were not communist. And in fact, the US worked with the Soviet Union, which were communists, to defeat Germany. So understand how history played out here. Now, this whole segment was in response to Andrew Cuomo saying that, quote, America was never that great, which is pretty far left for Andrew Cuomo. I mean, he's been doing this thing where he's trying to catch up to Cynthia Nixon, who hopefully beats him in September, but may not. We'll have to see. But yeah, so Andrew Cuomo, I haven't looked too much into what Andrew Cuomo said there because honestly, I don't care that much about Andrew Cuomo. But if he did say that, well, he's actually correct. He's looking at this from a historical perspective. So as Matt Fernandez, a comedian on Twitter, tweeted out, genocide, slavery, witch burnings, the Klan, women not being able to vote, the Depression, Japanese internment camps, Watergate, Reagan's war on drugs, WMDs in Iraq, and the home of the brave. So, yeah. America has a bit of a complicated history. So look, you can argue what part of America was great. I mean, like if you want to get really specific, really down into the details, you could say that almost no country has been great because every country has its sketchy past. But America definitely is, near the top, if not at the top of that list when it comes to a past that shows that the country has had quite a number of issues that honestly they're still dealing with today. Whether it comes to war, comes to racism, comes to domestic policy, comes to foreign policy. So yeah, I think we should be able to have a discussion about a nuanced discussion about what America has and hasn't done. And the only way to really improve as a country is to be able to look inward and be able to address those issues that are still, in many cases, systemically affecting people today.